The spirit world is connected to us because we are of spirit. Ghosts. I don't really call them ghosts. I don't think that's appropriate. Because when we die, we become energy. And I've heard them referred to as energy, which is appropriate, I find. When Barnabas was with us, he said moved on. What it is, the air gets a bit static, which is an indication that you've got a visitor. You have to excuse me, I'm absolutely exhausted. My husband had an op, small one, but because it's only a temporary thing, I can't get help from social service, so anyway, as I was saying, spirits are of energy, as you know, and they are real, and they're part of us, because when we go, that's what we are manifested into. We're converted to energy, the conscious energy, not and what I like to see is when I see the apparitions, people photographing that, I think that's absolutely brilliant. It's just when you have an experience with paranormal, when you first have it and you haven't had it can be frightening because you don't understand it and that, but you can soon learn to understand it. One, by being calm when you experience it, and then seek out what you need to seek out in relation. I'm trying to work out what that thing was behind me. Seek out in relation to what it means to you and why you're encountering the experience. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. You guys must have saw something behind me as well. It's not the cat. It's something behind the telly. I know you guys saw it, but I'm not quite sure what it was. There's no one out there. Anyway, I'll have to check it over again, go through it again, see if I can find out what it was. But anyway, you know, my advice is, if you do have something paranormal happening to you, record it with anything you've got and keep notes, because that'll help you then do the research to find out what is behind it. Barnabas, he was the most intense spirit we had in our home, and he's since moved on. But I'm quite, you know, I'm not worried if any other spirits come in, because we've had more than one come in, but just Barnabas was the stronger one. And he even turned the telly on once at night, and he used to turn the radio on, and he turned the light on in here once. That's why I know he's not here, because these little things that he used to do, he's not doing them anymore. And you know, I'm glad he's moved on. I'm glad he's gone back to his family, gone to the light, and be with his family. But funny enough, I was never frightened of the encounters I had with him, because you have to excuse me, I'm absolutely exhausted. The encounters, although initially, because the first thing he did, I can't remember if he shouted at me or when he smacked me. I know either way, I can't remember which one of those came first. He got my attention, and I had no choice but to look him up and find out what he was all about. And when because the thing is, on my digital voice recorders, his voice was always dominant, It was very clear. And I asked if that was, because I did some research on the history of this location, and his cottages that he had here were here until 1958. So these flats have been up since 1958. And he was, you know, as soon as I recognized who it was, and I got him to acknowledge who he was, I was able to, you know, sort of come close to him, understand him. And by doing research on him and research on his family and the kind of man he was, it made it easier. So I was able to, I did a blog on his behalf, you know, sort of. And strange enough, it was after I wrote the blog that he started to, you know, he wasn't so intense, and he'd just pop in and out. And he just, I think he moved on New Year's Eve, because he turned the radio on for me, and he had turned it on a couple of days before New Year's Eve, but on New Year's night, he turned it on for the last time, and he hasn't been back. So I know he's happy. He's back with his family, and but the paranormal is very real. And I've had comments made to me that I'm stupid, I'm ugly. I really don't care about those kind of comments, because my philosophy is, what you say about somebody else, it's going to come and bite you in the backside anyway. So, and if people think I'm stupid because of my experiences, well, you know, it's just because you haven't had them doesn't mean that they're not real. You know, you should be grateful that you haven't had them if you experience the real negative aspects of it, like some people have. But there are those who, like me, have had real experiences, and we're not stupid, we're not crazy, and we know what we're talking about. And you know, we don't care what your opinions are of us or of our experiences, because you know, to each his own. And this video is very good. It's a good compilation, and these are all genuine cases anyway, so you know, it's definitely a 5-star video.